If you guys stick with me, I'm gonna show you guys how to make one of these for yourself. This is a self-contained solar power bank that produces 2,000 to 4,000 peak watts of electricity for 250 to 450 bucks. Yo, what up guys and girls? This is Dylan with Diverse Forward Research and Built to Drive Media. Today we have something a little different in store. We will be building a solar power bank to power all my household tools and pretty much my garage. So the things I plan to power with this is my tools for my lawn and garden, the tools for my garage, and the lighting in the garage. At the other place I stayed at, my bill would get into the $400 to $600 range. And here I built a mock setup a month ago, and literally like I've been powering this whole garage for free. So I wanted to take it one step further and build something a little bit better that's not a mock setup, something that will be official. So I wanted to take you guys along for this ride, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build your own solar bank for under 500 bucks. All right, so what you're gonna need is a deep cycle battery. You can find these at Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight doesn't have this size right here. Harbor Freight actually has it's about half this size. This is a floor scrubbers battery. I got it for cheap. You can find them for cheap. My old neighbor is a mechanic for like, I don't know, floor scrubbers and forklifts and stuff like that. So he gets good batteries for cheap. So I got these two batteries for $50. These batteries are normally $250, $350 each. So I got a good deal on these. These were still good. I took them to AutoZone and got them charged. So now that we got our deep cycle batteries, what we're gonna do next is you will need, I got about 5 foot of wiring from Home Depot at $1 something a piece, and this is 8 gauge right here. I went and got these battery clips from O'Reilly's for $4 for 2, so that's $8 right there. And also got some electrical tape, though I haven't had to use it yet. You will also need some sort of bucket. I got this Husky from Home Depot, so what we're gonna do is place the batteries in here. And you will need your power inverter. This is overkill right here. It's a 2000 watt I don't even know how to say that name. Rhenology pure sine inverter, which means that this produces an electrical wave current that is better than what PG&E produces. So you don't need this. This is overkill. You can find an inverter. I'd recommend buying the largest inverter you could purchase. But I mean, if you get a 1,000 watt inverter for like $60, $70, but get the largest one you could purchase. That way, when you don't have to upgrade later. So this right here is actually, it's like a nice piece. It also comes with the power cables right here. This one comes with the remote right here, which is an off and on switch. And what we're gonna do is mount this onto that box. Simple, positive, negative. And then right here, it gives us the option to have a USB. It has 3 power switches right here. Yeah. So this is how we're gonna charge all our batteries and pretty much run the whole garage. One last thing that you're gonna need is your solar panel. I got this solar panel from Top Solar, which is a 100 watt panel. But it also comes with all the hardware. Comes with the circuit box right here. And this one's adjustable, so you can change the angle of it. And here's our panel. What we're gonna do is start by actually hooking this panel up first. And then once we get that hooked up, we'll run the panels to the batteries. We'll place the batteries in and run them to the batteries. The reason why we have these right here, you can make this on your own time. It's fairly easy to make. You guys should have enough skills inside of you to make this right here. These right here is actually going to be our jumper, which will be go to negative, and then you will go positive to positive, just like that. And that's going to keep your system 12 volts, but it's going to make the amp hours more. So let's go hook that solar panel up. We're going to start by hooking the solar panel up. Here's the brackets right here. It's fairly simple. They all screw together with these wing nuts. I'm going to take this side. They're right here. As you can see, these are all wing nuts for quick adjustments right here. We're gonna angle it back a little bit more so it could capture more of the sunlight. All right, that's a pretty solid angle right there. Now what we're gonna do is install the power and negative wire. I don't even know what these are for yet, but it looks like this goes out of the controller to the positive of the battery and negative of the battery. So what we're gonna do is actually install these into the controller box. Right here, it says menu, up, down, enter, solar, battery, load, and it also has 2 USB ports right there. So let's go ahead and just get these wires connected to here. It's so hard to find a good brand small screwdriver. Like all the big screwdrivers are chill, same shit. But when you want to find like a good brand small screwdriver, it's very hard to find like a quality one that won't strip out things. All right, so now we have our negative and our positive hooked up. Now we're going to install the battery. This kit is crazy easy to hook up. You guys don't have to go this exact same route that I did, but a lot of these kits are damn near the same style as far as how they connect and how they operate. All right, and that's pretty much it. Now we're all connected. What we're gonna do now is hook up these to our solar panel right here and hook these up to our battery. Well, I really wanted to use this red one from Husky, but I guess I forgot the lid for this. I don't know if I forgot it, misplaced it, or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and use this HDX tote right here that I also have. And what we're gonna do is set the batteries in there right now. and we have room for one more battery. So from here, how we're gonna do this is, I believe we are going to put a hole somewhere here for the power line to come from the solar panel into here. So we'll figure out where we're gonna end up putting that at right now. So I think what we're gonna do to connect all these power wires right here is drill a hole right here, another one right there. This inverter came with some chunky wires. This looks like dual 8 gauge or something. But so this is what we're doing. Now you can see the controller is all on and activated. Then we still have room for 1 or 2. If we go Harbor Freight, we can get 2 more deep cell batteries in here. If we go with 1 more Crown, that's all we're able to put is 1 more in here. Next up is to put this lid on. Grab our inverter, and we are going to connect the wires to our inverter. It's sparking. So we definitely got some current running through this thing. So you don't want to leave these open. Make sure you put these caps on, and they should come with your inverter. There. Now we're gonna go ahead and hook up our solar panel. Have the connectors here on the bottom. One's a female and one's a male port. All right, so now we have our solar panel hooked up. We have our, let me get this one in a little bit better. We have our weatherproof connectors right here. They're running into the solar. They're running into the solar controller. Okay, and you can see that arrow right there. That arrow means it's feeding the batteries currently. From there, they are going into the batteries, out of the batteries, from here into our Renogy 2000 watt inverter. All right guys, so I think I'm pretty much done here. I do need to tidy up this setup a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is kind of get all these wires under control, but let me show you guys a rundown of the setup real quick. So we have our solar panel right here, which is 100 watts, and we can hook up multiple solar panels. We have our cables running through right here. We have our voltage going into the battery. I know it's hard to see on here because of glare. Let me see if we can do it like this. There it goes right there. So you can see that the battery's getting charged right now. We have our inverter hooked up. I've already plugged some stuff in because the sun's out right now, so I might as well take advantage of the solar power. We have all our cables going into the power bank. Here's our batteries right here. Again, when you hook up your batteries, just jump it. If you have multiple batteries, go negative to negative to negative. Positive, positive, positive. That's going to keep this system at 12 volts. That's pretty much the setup. Everything works good. So what we're doing right now is we are charging one of the Ryobi batteries right now with this setup. We also charged this little shop drop light right here. I've charged some flashlights with it. I've already charged that Ryobi battery. We're able to run a shop vac with this setup. So this isn't bad for free, guys. This whole setup for me costed me under $250 because minus this right here. I had a different inverter, but I got this inverter and this inverter was expensive. But you do not need this inverter right here. You could start with a cheaper inverter, but like I said, go with the biggest, best one you can buy. Before I got this inverter, the setup was about $250 for everything. And it's because I kind of shopped around for these batteries and got them for $25 each on the batteries. The solar panel I got for $150. That puts me at $200. And then the miscellaneous cabling and wiring, and then the bucket. So literally about $250. But I went ahead and upgraded this right here, which is $250 in itself. So this full setup for me costs $450, but averaging down, I got it down to this full setup with exactly what you see here, besides this inverter, for about $250, and I could power this garage and pretty much anything I need for a long time. So I don't know if it's worth it for you, but it's definitely worth it for me. Everything I do is battery operated. All my impact guns, all my tools, my Bluetooth speakers, my lawn and garden equipment. Literally, I mean, every single thing I do is literally USB, battery operated. I even charge my GoPro with this solar bank. So, I mean, how can I be mad, guys? Alright guys, so I tidied up the whole setup and I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So, here we have it. Look how compact and clean this thing is. So we have our 100-watt solar panel, our 2,000-watt inverter, which is also 4,000 peak watts. It's actually connected right now and charging. We have 15 feet of cable, so you could put this panel wherever it needs to be to find light. We have our solar battery bank right here. We have our Trickle charger connector, J connector right here, which this is a Trickle charging panel kit right here, so we can keep the batteries trickle charged at all times. What I did was use race car engineering for this, which is zip ties. Zip ties, we zip tied it, zip tied it, zip tied this to here. We zip tied the back right here because you can actually lock this box, but I zip tied the back. That way when you come to this side, you can lift it up, and as you can see, that doesn't fall off, and we can access our batteries right here, and you can just shut it closed, and that's how it works right there, guys. So this was a pretty damn cool vlog. I don't know, hopefully you guys like this vlog. It might seem to be all over the place, but this, I think it was a pretty cool vlog. Oh, also the channel is changed to Dell and Anthony because I do more than cars. I like geeking out on stuff like this. Hopefully you guys like geeking out on stuff like this. I have tons of RC cars up inside of the garage that I want to show you guys, like some of the builds and stuff like that I do with RC cars. And the RC cars take rechargeable batteries, so this will be able to recharge the batteries for the RC cars. I could trickle charge my car batteries with this. I could also charge my lawn equipment with this. I could power some of the household equipment with this. There's just a lot you could do with solar panels. And again, you could get this set up from anywhere from about $250 to $400. And this is a lot of power up inside of here, guys. So anyways, I don't want to hold you guys for too long. Let me know what type of solar creations you guys make. Man, I'm excited. Hopefully this was a fun I'm excited. Hopefully this was a what the fuck is wrong with me right now? I'm excited. Hopefully this was a fun vlog for you guys. Fun vlog. I'm dyslexic, so fun vlog, like that's what I really want to say. Hopefully this was a fun vlog for you guys. It's so hard for me to say it. Anyways, this is Delwin Anthony, and I'm signing out, guys. Peace.